populated with Armenian people, Armenian families, and it is close to Turkey. Also, that village historically belongs to Cilicia Kingdom. So we consider that this is the last portion from Cilicia Kingdom that are populated by its native people, Armenians. So, having said all this, I would like to say that the Armenian Evangelical or Protestant Church is unique in accommodating the Arab Muslim students and kids in our schools. Usually, the Christian private church-related schools, unfortunately, they discriminate. They say, we have our schools. We know that the program of the teaching is adopted by the government, and we are not very much free to do whatever we want in our schools. Whatever the government sets for us, we have to apply it. So let's add one value and teach them our Armenian language, our Armenian history, and Armenian heritage. So if by doing that, we will serve only to our Armenian people. So they are trying to become more exclusive in that manner. And in that case, the Protestant schools, they have opened their doors wide open, and they have started accommodating the Armenian, the Muslim Arab students. What we have done, we have tried to keep both. We have one school, which is this school, the Bethel School, which for the last couple of years we upgraded it into a baccalaureate class. We kept it Armenian, we kept it very Christian. And apart from that, we have other 4 schools that we have adopted it, or we have taken it as ministry venues. And the students in those schools, they are only Arabs and Muslims. So we minister with our norms, with our values, with our educational, well-structured plan to our brothers and sisters that they don't belong to our nation and they don't belong to our religion. So we try to keep both to satisfy the families of our nation, of our churches, and also to express about the love of God that we learned. We express the tolerance that we teach and that we practice in our connection with our people, other people. So lots of Arabs, lots of Muslims, they are very much attracted to our love and to our tolerance, and they prefer to come to our schools. And you know, some of them also, they learn the Lord's Prayer and verses from Bible, and when their parents bring their kids to our schools, we say, you know, we know that, I mean, you are not Christian, but in our school we teach also Christian, we have chapel services and so on. Your son or your daughter should learn our norms, our values, our Christian values and so on. They say, we know, we are bringing to your school because we want them to learn. And now our schools have generated generations of Arab Muslims who are affected and influenced by Christian teaching and Christian values. So I consider nowadays our main target is our schools. We have to be up to the level. We have to be very much professional in our settings, in our academics, and we have to be pioneer in the nation in teaching and in schooling. This is one thing. The other thing, maybe we have to add more venues for our ministries. We have to create job opportunities for the unemployment. So I'm encouraging the small projects, enterprises, for people who don't have enough capitals to initiate new businesses. So we as a church, we are giving loans now, small loans, to people in order just to start their small enterprises. Now, this is also helping for the church to practice its mission among the people, like saying to them that we cannot feed you every day, but we can teach you how to fish. So we are trying to do this. Of course, we are not professionals in that manner. We are always ready to learn from the others' experiences in that manner. But we are praying hard. We are trying hard, and we are also becoming a model to other churches and to other denominations with our ministries. We have young couples ministries. We don't leave young couples, married couples alone with their problems, with their ongoing issues. We get them together once a month, and we try to have with them some sort of fellowship, and we organize for them lectures and seminars about good parenting and how to be a good citizen in the countries and in the cities that they live. Because sometimes parents give misorientation to their kids. They say, one day we will go, one day we will be good in our, just let's pray for God to open a way for us, This is bad information. And this is wrong. Totally, I disagree. We try to teach the parents to give the right orientation to their kids so that their kids would feel that they belong to this land. They belong to Syria, and they should be a good citizens, good Christian, and have the awareness amongst them. So this is a new type of ministries that we are trying to do. Also, for the last couple of years, we noticed that after school, in summer, the summer is long here, about 3 months and a half, that our kids are very much interacting with non-Christians and non-Armenian people. Where? Not in the clubs, not in organized settings, in streets. The street language, the street norms, the street life is very much growing nowadays. So this is also because of globalization. So many things we have imported via internet, tourists, other people, or those who went out and learned things and came. The Middle Eastern lifestyle is a bit conservative lifestyle. So too much and a rapid openness would create so much dilemma that you cannot even take it under your control. So we said, let's gather all these kids from the streets, and we have started a restaurant in the church. The terrace of the church, we have turned it into a restaurant for parents to come and to order dinner, and for the kids to be in the courtyard. And we have a committee who spend time with these kids, and they try to show them movies, open air, and then they try to distribute some Christian pamphlets and books and drawing materials to them, and so on and so forth. So these things, I'm not going to say all the things that we are doing. I'm not here to impress you guys, but just to give you a glimpse of what we are doing and why we are doing.